exclusive track-only production.
Welcome to There's Always Hope radio broadcast with Helen Adams, a weekly 15-minute commentary that addresses social issues challenging and impacting the fabric of our lives each day. Straight talk on the issues, transforming people and communities. Helen is on a mission from God to energize people to make a difference in their own lives and the lives of others. So now, join Helen for today's There's Always Hope radio broadcast.
Hello and welcome to There's Always Hope radio broadcast. I'm Helen Adams. It's our fault. Yes, it's our fault. Adults, grown folks, for much of the problems we see our young people going through today. The headlines and 6 o'clock news are filled with stories like 16-year-old youth shoots boy over gang turf war. Or how about this one? Both girls, 15 years old, were suspended for fighting and one of them had a knife. I don't think that there is a city today where these headlines are not present. What is going on? Many of you have given up on our youth, and they know it too. You know, it bothers me when I hear adults saying things like, I don't know what's going on with our young people these days. Look in the mirror. Are you a part of the problem? I think so. I mean, it was only a few weeks ago when a congressman found himself on CNN News and every other news outlet because of a very bad decision he made using social media. It cost him his job and perhaps his wife, his reputation, and who knows what else. You know, we cannot point the finger at our youth when we as adults are acting horribly. Wouldn't you agree? Now, yes, I realize you may take offense. You're saying my kids are fine. I raised them well. They're all in college. They're getting good grades. They never got in trouble. Oh, I have good kids, you say. And I would say to you, congratulations, awesome. But don't just stop there. How about sharing some of the special talent you have in raising kids? You know, there are children wandering around lost, literally lost. Many have lost hope, and that has got to be a terrible place to be. They need God in their heart and in their life, but they need someone to show them the way. Are you willing to do that? When a young person looks at you, do they see God? We are all on a journey, searching, trying to find our way. For some, it takes a little longer than others, and we have to be patient with them. And guess what? Yes. We as adults act like we have it all together, like we've never had any problems, never got in any trouble, never made a bad decision. We display a sense of superiority, and our youth can see right through it. No one is perfect. And yes, that means you too. So why do we act like we are? Our young people are looking for honesty, truth, transparency, real talk. They want to relate to us. Think about the last time you messed up against anyone. It was hard to look them in the eye, wasn't it? It's uncomfortable. The same would apply when our children have made a mistake and you're walking around all high and mighty like you've never done anything wrong or made a stupid mistake or two or three, like I have plenty of them. So if you're one of those adults who has raised incredible kids, why not take some time out of your day and mentor a child? Thomas & Thomas Design, a forward-thinking design company specializing in creating strong web branding for nonprofit ministries, churches, and small businesses. You know, the team at Thomas & Thomas Design has over 25 years of experience. They really love working with organizations that want high-quality web and photography services. How about visiting their website today at thomasandthomasdesign.com? That's thomasandthomasdesign.com. There are two organizations I have worked with for over 5 years. Full Circle Refuge and Ounce of Prevention Services. Both of these organizations are just absolutely incredible. They serve the needs of troubled young boys. They have proven programs that have impacted thousands of kids over the years. Despite their success, there is still a problem. They need more men. They need more men to step up to the plate and mentor and or play a role in the lives of our troubled boys. And I would venture to say that in your community, similar organizations are experiencing the same problems. Not enough men are stepping up to the plate. Oh, they're too busy doing their own thing. There's too many in prison, jail, or in parole. Where are the men? The young men need you now, not tomorrow. Of course, there are many young girls wandering around lost too, but the majority are young men, boys without fathers who are teaching them how to be men. So, when people have needs and their need is not being met in one way or another, we're going to find another way, aren't we? And so, what are our kids doing? They're turning to gangs. Gangs in their minds are like family. They're turning to the streets. And guess what? The dark side, the other side, the streets, the gangs are enticing our kids so much to join them, and their strategy seems to be working. Now, maybe you disagree, okay? And I believe they're winning in certain ways. Now, you might disagree with that, okay? Fine, that's fine. But I like to challenge someone who may disagree with me on this. After we've gone back and forth, dialogue on this particular subject, then I ask these questions, okay? So what are you doing? Are you mentoring a child? Are you taking time to visit a school and spending time encouraging a young man to read? Are you teaching them the importance of staying in school? Or better yet, are you sharing some of your life, letting them know that you've made mistakes too? Oh, silence, stuttering. Well, no, I'm not doing that. I've got to work, I've got church, I've got family. Yeah, we all do. But here's the deal. We all have 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. Surely, there is some time that you can carve out to make a difference in some young person's life. Some young person that may not be related to you. I'm just saying, these young people need you. They are crying out for help. They're crying out for help now. I want you to know that good credit is just a phone call away. Yes, it is. Credit Repairs Unlimited can help you. Have you ever been denied a home loan, a auto loan, personal loan, or a credit card because of bad credit? Credit Repairs Unlimited specializes in assisting people in repairing and restoring their credit, helping you also understand the credit scoring system and providing counseling to keep you on the right track. Now, that's a relief. Call Credit Repairs Unlimited at 1-706-922-0160 or visit their website at www.cru-usa.info. That's www.cru-usa.info. 4 months ago, I started a youth leadership conference called Unlikely Allies Tour, Emerging Leaders Conference. It's geared towards 16 to 22-year-old youth, and that's the only criteria to attend. We've served almost 200 youth since March. Our focus is changing how they think and act. We encourage young people to be their own person, We share information on emerging industries. We encourage them to network and step out of their comfort zones. We teach them about leadership. It's a phenomenal program, and we'd love to bring it to your city. Visit my website at helenblockeradams.com and send me an email, and I'll be glad to send you more information. You know, I was a little tickled when I read an article last week about our First Lady and her two daughters traveling to Africa to speak to young people about leadership. Well, how about that? Seems like we're on the right track. You know, I found that quite ironic since we had just had our 4th Youth Leadership Conference last Saturday. I shared the link to that story on my Facebook page, and there was some conversation about taking care of home first, that our First Lady could have used her talents sharing her story to youth here at home. And I'm quite sure she has done and is doing that. And of course, you're entitled to have your opinion. However, I found the correlation of her commitment to youth leadership such a confirmation to a passion that I share, and it strengthens my commitment to young people. First Lady Michelle Obama, in her travels to South Africa and Botswana, was continuing her work to engage young people. So during her speech last Wednesday at the U.S.-sponsored Young African Women's Leadership Forum, she emphasized youth leadership, education, and health. How cool is that? Those are critical issues facing our young people. Her speech actually followed the theme of President Obama's message to Young African Leaders Forum that was held last year in Washington. And what he did, he spoke of the extraordinary potential of young people and challenged them to reach their highest aspiration. Now, isn't that what we want for our young people? Who is going to be our doctors and lawyers and entrepreneurs and music producers and teachers and doctors and nurses and law enforcement officers, firemen, truck drivers, social workers, corporate CEOs, nonprofit executives, restaurant workers, and so on? It's our young people. They will be taking care of us years from now. But are you satisfied with what you see today? Are you willing to roll up your sleeves and impact the life of a youth today? We have the time. We can make the time. Consider taking an hour a week or start out with an hour a month and see what happens. I will tell you what will happen. I'm going to tell you what will happen. It's going to become contagious. You will find yourself carving out more and more time each month and enjoying every minute of it. Can you imagine the impact you can make on the lives of our youth? I want you to visit my website at helenblockeradams.com and let me know some of the things that you're doing in your neighborhood, in your community, okay? Listen, I've enjoyed today's commentary and hope you have too. I'd love for you to visit my website at there'salwayshoperadio.com. Make a comment on my blog, and you know what? I want you to share with me what you would like to discuss, and that's what I'd like for you to do. Have a wonderful day. And you know what? I am going to see you next week on the radio.
It takes a special person and company to provide care that allows people in their golden years to live with dignity. Golden Rule Healthcare Agency provides companion care and personal care, even Alzheimer's care, dementia, and Parkinson's care. Visit their website at goldenrulehca.com. Licensed to do business in 8 states. They are ready to serve your needs, committed to providing quality and professional care. Services just like the Golden Rule. Recently designated as a provider for home care services for employees of Savannah River Nuclear Solutions. Contact Golden Rule Healthcare Agency today.
This is an exclusive Chocolate production.
You have been listening to There's Always Hope radio broadcast with commentator Helen Blocker Adams. Brought to you by the Southeast Enterprise Institute and Golden Rule Healthcare Agency. If you have comments or would like more information, please visit helenblockeradams.com or visit her Facebook page, There's Always Hope radio broadcast. If you would like to support our efforts, you can make a contribution on our website. Thank you, and we will see you on the radio next time on There's Always Hope radio broadcast with Helen Blocker Adams.